Good morning, Savva here from Football Heritage TV. Hope everyone is well on this absolutely disgusting day in the United Kingdom. It is peeing down with rain, but there is a football game. Tottenham Hotspur are playing Everton, and many are saying this is a must-win game. Let's get into it in a minute. First of all, apologies. As you can see, I am in the car. Don't worry, I'm not driving. I am in the passenger seat before everyone messages saying that I shouldn't be recording and driving. Promise you I'm not. And there won't be a watch along as I am on a day out today, so apologies. I will get to see the game, but I will not be able to do a live watch along, and I will post a match reaction video afterwards. So let's get into it. Tottenham Hotspur at home to Everton. Now, for me, the two games we had to start, we had Everton and Leicester. Now, we fluffed our lines against Leicester. Whatever people want to say, whatever people want to talk about, when it's only one game, don't worry, we should have buried them. The fact is we didn't. Oh, we created loads of chances. Did we create that many clear-cut chances? Look, at the end of the day, we fluffed our lines. A promoted Leicester came back into the game. They grew into it strongly and they figured us out. And from then on, we looked jilted and we completely capitulated and lost our way. But fear not, as with any football league, there is always a game around the corner. And luckily for Spurs, we have a game against a team that we should be beating. I'm not being arrogant, I'm not being flippant. Spurs have to win this game. If we don't, serious questions need to be asked about the football club and the manager. We have to beat Everton. This is a football club that have 14 first team players available. Let that sink in. 14 senior first team players are available for Everton today. They've got a host of injuries and they have just been battered by Brighton 3-0. So Tottenham have to win this game. So I'll set my prediction out early and then I'll talk about it. I think Tottenham Hotspur will win this game 3-1. You all know me by now. I won't go with 3-0. I'd love it to be 3-0 or 4-0. I can't predict a 0 anymore, because if we can't even keep a clean sheet versus Leicester, then I don't know who we can keep a clean sheet against. Hopefully I'm wrong and we managed to keep one today. But as we've seen, teams have figured out how to beat us. And if not how to beat us, definitely how to score against us. Now, some teams will find that easier than others. If you've got quick, pacey forwards, if you've got quick, pacey wingers, you can get in behind Spurs, you can get in behind Porro and Udogie, because they're not fullbacks and they're literally playing as attacking midfielders. And that is always going to be a problem for Tottenham Hotspur. But Jamie Vardy also exposed the gap in between Van der Ven and Romero. We keep hearing that Van der Ven and Romero are a wonderful partnership, but if you actually watch them when they play together, they're not actually in sync a lot of the time. One normally is covering the other one's mistake or covering the other one being out of position. So for me, have Everton got enough to make, to take advantage of that back four and the issues? I don't think they have. However, what we need to be aware of, and to pay Everton some credit, Everton are a very good team in the air. Everton are very good with their dead balls, with their set pieces, corners, free kicks, long throws launched into the box. That is where Everton will excel. And this is what Tottenham need to safeguard against. So whilst I think that Tottenham Hotspur will have all the possession, I reckon it will be somewhere in between 64 and 66% possession. Whilst we should have all the chances, we've got to make sure we are not arrogant. We've got to make sure that we've got our heads switched on, and we've got to make sure that we do not concede too many corners and free kicks. Again, without Solanke, it poses a question. Who starts up front? And the reason why I think this is really important is you can play Kulu in the false nine, as lots of people want. But for me, what that does, and I'm not saying I wouldn't, but what that does is you lose Solanke or Richarlison's aerial threat from a defensive standpoint. Now, whilst we aren't a team that whip loads of balls in from an attacking and an offensive standpoint, defensively we don't have many people who are good in the air, if any. Richarlison is probably our best in the air along with Solanke. Van der Ven and Romero, for me, not their strongest part of their game. Neither is it Porro's or Udogie's. We don't really have any central midfielders that are built to play those, to challenge in the air. So, if I'm Sean Dyche, I'm setting my team up, get the ball down the channel, get as many deflections as you can, get corners and get free kicks. So we need to be careful. If they're going to score, I think it's going to be a set piece. So let me know your thoughts in the chat. Is it going to be Richarlison up front? Is he fit enough? Will he play Sonny through the middle and maybe move Werner or Odegaard to the left? Will he play Kulu as a false 9? I believe Will Lancashire's not fit. Will he play Odegaard? Does Odegaard get a game straight away? I'd like to see that. We've bought him in 25-30 million. I'd like to see him come in straight away and get a game. Or will Ange do what Ange always does and do the easy thing? Will he put Werner left and Johnson right if Son goes up front? What happens with Kulusevski? For me, very unlucky after being one of our better players in pre-season to be left out for the game the other day. For me, he might not be a winger, but he's got to start over Brennan Johnson, who, if Brennan Johnson starts today, it's just another reason why I'm not really a fan of Ange Postecoglou. So I'm going to go with 3-1 to Tottenham. Bigger and harder tests to come in the next 3 or 4 weeks. After this, we have Newcastle United away, who have lost 1 in 10 at St James's Park. We've then got Man United, Arsenal, Brentford. Man United away, they've lost 1 in 10 at Old Trafford. Arsenal, anything can happen in a North London derby, but Arsenal are, I hate to say it, what a good football team Arsenal have become. Very well organised offensively and defensively. And Brentford should be 3 points. How many times have we said that? So this is a must-win game after slipping up against Leicester. Let me know your thoughts. I'm going 3-1 Tottenham. Please don't let us down. Please go out and do a professional job. Take care, everyone. Smash the likes, and I'll do a video after the game. See you later, and please subscribe to the channel. Goodbye.